We're about to kick off here. It's Kettering Town in red, of course, against Tiverton Town in yellow with black trim that you can see there on the screen. I'll just go through the Kettering Town team one more time for you. In goal is Paul White. Number 2 is Liam Bateman. 14 is Gary Storer. 5 is Brett Solkin. 4 is Brett Solkin. 5 is Gary Mulligan. 16 Tom Marshall. 7 Lyndon Meikle. 18 Michael Richens. 15 Matthew Stevens. The 17 is Wilson Cavallio. The subs tonight are Rhys Honus is number 11, 3 is Ben Bradshaw, 6 is Oren Penley, and we have Jack O'Connor, Ben Milnes and Callum Willamot. So there we are then. If anybody's listening from Tiverton, your side read like this: Liam Armstrong in goal, 2 is Callum Short, 3 Callum Hall, 4 Jamie Price, 5 Benjamin Manala, 6 is Thomas Garden, 7 Thomas Bath, 6 is Jaden Lewington, 8 Jordan Rogers, 10 Levi Landricum, his brother Michael is 11, and only 2 subs with Scott Rogers, and 14 Owen Irish. Ben Toseland, who's not playing tonight, is coming up the gantry. Doesn't look too impressed with, he was in his shorts last time and sat over braving it, but not at the moment. But it's Tiverton on the attack. A good ball here, but White having to come out, goes down, cleared by Solkin. That was the first real danger for Kettering.
But for the time being, ball in. Solkin didn't quite get anything, although it does find its way through to Stevens. Anyway, turn and shoot, it flashes across goal. And it may even go out for throw-in yet. No, it's cleared away by Tiverton, brought down by Storer. A bit of a heavy touch. He's done really well. He's done so
marvellous
well.
Work from Storer.
Fantastic, and Storer's still going. Couldn't find the cross in. And
so then, Kettering down to 10 men at this free kick. Cavallio and Solkin over it. Solkin fires one in. Cleared away. It was low, good drive from Solkin. Cavallio straight back to goalkeeper Armstrong, who goes down.
Looking for an option to Solkin's now pushing up there to try and win these cons. Certainly something to aim for, though he uses Honus, who's in a bit of space. Richens back to Honus. Honus to Bateman, not gone out. Meikle flicks through. Honus is going to get there. Still Rhys Honus. Ball across goal.
Yes, goal!
Matthew Stevens is claiming it. 1-0. And Matthew Stevens, the man again. And what a big goal that's going to be in the grand scheme of things for Kettering. And Matthew Stevens runs to the corner flag. All the plaudits though go to Rhys Honus for putting that ball in. It can't see whether it did come off Matthew Stevens. He's going to claim it. There were certainly a lot of bodies in the way, but too convincing as Meikle gets the ball again. Tries to pinpoint the ball through to Honus. Doesn't get there. Bateman will have another chance. Nonchalantly plays the ball to Honus, who tries to go through. Can't, and then falls over, but Bateman has the ball again. Back to Meikle. Meikle tries a shot straight at the goalkeeper. It was swerving and moving, but no real conviction behind it.
And we are almost away. Yep, here we go. Solkin then plays it back. Kettering now facing the wind. Marshall, low trajectory, trying to find Stevens. He does. Stevens chests it very well down. Turns, finds Cavallio. Well, Cavallio trips over the ball but still maintains it. Good ball to Storer. A floater from Storer, and the keeper takes that really well.
Weather doing no good for our electrics as the ball comes in. It's cleared away and Cavallio can't bring it down. He will return it back out to Meikle, will he? Now he's got, he's been closed down, and now Cavallio looks a little bit lost at the moment. Tries to put the ball through. Richens brings it down back to Cavallio. Cavallio puts the ball in. Cleared away only to Richens, who will shoot, who is going to shoot. That's not a bad effort. And oh, well, I tell you what, that's a lot closer than I thought it was. And it's taken a deflection as well.
Well, I actually thought that was in, but as you say, took a deflection, gone for a corner, very low trajectory, and that's what you've got to do with these high winds. Keep the ball low, anything can happen.
Oh, Tom Marshall was absolutely unmarked at the back post. I think Tiverton might want to put someone on him of all people. Corner comes in high. It is going towards Tom Marshall. It's taken off the head of Brett Solkin, I think it was, and there'll be another corner the other side for Kettering. And then, guess it is Paul. Ball goes in.
Solkin blocked, cleared. Thought that was number 2. Couldn't squeeze it by. Cleared by Tiverton, but Solkin was there again. Storer. Goalkeeper drops it.
Still a long time to go in this game, and Kettering only nursing a 1-goal lead.
In comes the ball. Meikle challenged. Sora has to do something quick. Doesn't clear it to Landricum. Rogers. And still Rogers with the ball on the far side. Pressure for Kettering. Out wide. He'll float it in. He does. Meikle gets away. And good job that the 5 missed that. Rogers then clearing it up. Puts it back into the mix. Marshall heads on. Tip-tappy header. Solken comes in. But Rogers picks up the loose ball on the edge of the penalty area. Beats Storer. Fires one in, back post. Paul White is beaten to it, goes down. Richards clears, but a bit of pressure there for Kettering as Stevens is being held on to. Referee says play on. Cavallio. Still Cavallio. Storer might overlap. Feeds it to Stevens. Stevens, one touch. Storer. And that is a corner to Kettering. Edge almost got the ball. That's one thing that hasn't happened this season, this record season, where you've not actually touched the ball in 90 minutes of play. Cavallio, Meikle, still Meikle, Storer. Oh, little bit of fancy foot there from Storer. He goes down. Play on, says the referee. Richards, and now he brings it back. That's good refereeing from Tallis. Good refereeing indeed. Excellent work from Storer, who's put in a very good shift so far.
He has. Throw in taken. Solken can't get there. Flicked on by a Tiverton player. Laid off to Honus, who will shoot. Oh, well, that was well hit.
If that had gone in, it would have taken out the net, wouldn't it? But it didn't.
Away come Tiverton. There's a lot of space on that far side. Bateman has to go and cover. And that's not a bad cross in either. Headed away by Marshall. Shot comes in. Tiverton have equalised. Well, panic stations for Kettering. Couldn't clear the lines. And Kettering now have got a big task in the next 19 minutes. So Carvalho has to put a good ball in the box here. He has to give Marcus something to think about when making these substitutions. This has got to be pinpoint. He's gone for goal, and I tell you what, that's not very far away at all. Goalkeeper was rooted.
Oh, we're going to see another classic finish. Remember the one against, I think it was Redditch earlier in the season, last minute. We've had a last minute against Dorchester, a last minute away at Farnborough. We could do one here at the moment, but there's still plenty of time as Stevens feeds through Meikle on the far side. Meikle dancing. Bit of Strictly, and it comes in. Oh, and it just to the back post there. Tiverton then with this free kick. Paul White dancing around on his line. It's almost, I don't want to see this, but unfortunately we have to. In it comes now. Rogers fires one in, and that's it. 2-1, easy goal. And Tiverton take the lead with 9 minutes to go. Marcus Law furious with the referee saying it should have been offside. And Tiverton take the lead. Kettering's chance to go second disappearing rapidly, but Honus still wins the ball. Long clearance. Paul White on the edge of the area has to come out. Does well. Has to side foot it. Finds Bateman on the far side. Long ball towards Marshall. That's cut out. Rogers through. And 3-1. Game, set and match, and Kettering's grasp on second place, I think, has gone. To Storer. Storer puts one in. There's Stevens, he chests it down, turns, goes down, penalty. Well, this is interesting. It's a penalty. More drama here at Latimer Park as the Kettering Angel walks up. We're at 43 minutes in this second half. So 2 minutes or so plus time added on. If Kettering should score now, it will put things back in the melting pot. But they need to score 4, not another one. They need another 2 after this. And that is a virtual impossibility. But in comes Solken. And yes, he does what he does well. Puts the ball in the back of the net. Solken's 21st league goal of the season. 9th penalty. But it's Kettering still behind 3-2. And the ball on the centre spot. Can't. It goes to Rogers, traps it. Saying handball, but Milnes wins it, feeds it to Meikle. Meikle with a bit of pace. Meikle goes through. He keeps going through. Can Meikle get one over? Ball comes in loose. Here's Marshall, flicks one through. Stevens turns and scores. Should be in. Oh, how did that not go in? Well, it's gone for a corner. I thought. Got to be careful here. Here's Rogers. Puts the ball into the corner. Referee looks at his arm. Any moment now, that whistle's going to go, and it's going to signal. And there it is. That's just what we didn't want. It's Kettering Town 2, Tiverton Town 3. Who would have thought that before the game? The Fortress Rockingham Road even hasn't been breached, but Latimer Park has. Only the second defeat here of the season, and a crucial one indeed.